Hello everyone, Ollie here from 𝕣𝕖𝕒 and I'm not going to lie, I just noticed that I'm wearing the exact same attire as I did yesterday for the MCU Phase 1 video, but you didn't hear that, so shh. But yeah, we are back again with another trailer reaction to Zach Cregger's Resident Evil. I'm aware that was a terrible impression, but yeah, Zach Cregger's Resident Evil is one of the films this year that I've been very curious in checking out, because before I get into watching the trailer and giving you my thoughts, thoughts on this trailer and, well, this film I guess as a whole, I'll talk about Zach Cregger first, then I'll talk about Resident Evil. So Zach Cregger, for people who aren't in the horror community, he is kind of I say up and coming. He's already kind of already established director, mainly in horror. He is solo work, at least, because I've only seen his solo work, because I think he's done directing before with another collaborator, but he's only just recently done solo work by himself as a director, and that is Barbarian and Weapons. Both of which I've seen and quite like. I mean, I prefer Weapons over Barbarian, but you know, it's my personal preference. Yeah, so very interesting director. Again, I like both his films that he's done so far. Yeah, I reviewed Weapons. I think I did like a out of the cinema. Oh no, I did a full review as well. I did a out of the cinema review, I think, and then. Did I do an out of cinema review? I think so. I think I did an out of cinema, a YouTube short review, and then I followed that up with a full-length YouTube review. So if you're really curious in hearing my thoughts on Weapons, go check that out. I don't think I did a review for Barbarian because I didn't watch that in the cinema. I watched that at home on Prime Video. I believe actually did I? I think I did do a bit of a review on Barbarian a while ago. I think I did like a double review with The Zone of Interest. That's just popped into mind. That's so weird that I just remembered that, but I guess I talked about both films then, actually. I just realised that. So anyway, I'll link both those videos down below if you are curious on my I guess more in-depth thoughts on both films. But I like both those films he's done, and I'm very curious to see what he does with Resident Evil. Now, perfect segue of going into Resident Evil itself. The only experience I have playing the games is one game, and that is Resident Evil 0. Now, I know a lot of people will be like, out of all the Resident Evil games, why do you play that one first? Well, chronologically speaking, that's the one to play first. But I heard that it's pretty obsolete in the franchise as a whole, because it has very little, if no connection, apparently, to the first game. So, but I have it now on PlayStation. I bought it recently, and I tried playing it again a little bit, and I was like, might get back to it at some point, especially when this comes out, maybe. And then obviously, I actually bought the double pack of 0 and the original 90. Well, actually, no, it's the 2003 remake, I think. But anyway, I haven't played that yet. So 0 is the only one that I've played out of all the games that's come out. Was there like 9 games now, or at least 9 in the main timeline, storyline, I think. Might be wrong, correct me in the comments below. Probably Dusty, who's watching this, will probably correct me. Because Requiem is the latest one, isn't it, in the franchise, in the games. But yeah, anyway. Never watched the previous films, like the ones from the late 90s, early 2000s onwards. I was also told by Dusty, for people that don't know Dusty, he is the co-founder of 𝕣𝕖𝕒 alongside me, and he said to me, yeah, Resident Evil 0 is pretty pointless to play because how much it doesn't connect with the original.
No, it doesn't connect shit.
Again, not watched the films, only played one of the games for a little bit, but I intend to play at least the original game before watching this film. So yeah, I'm interested to see what this is. I know obviously Resident Evil is a very popular IP game franchise, and somewhat the films. I mean, I know they're very flawed, the films, apparently, but again, haven't watched them for myself. I need to check out Welcome to Raccoon City, which is the latest film. in the film series, but yeah, Dusty also recommended me to watch that before watching this one, I think. So I definitely will at some point when I get a chance. But regarding Zach Cregger's Resident Evil, I'm very curious to see what he does with it. I mean, again, I'm not going to notice really anything from this trailer, probably, like any references. Although, having said that, apparently this film, like the other Resident Evil games, the Resident Evil films from the early 2000s or late 90s, apparently has very little, if no, connection to the games again. And I'm like, you did that the first time with the other films, why are you doing this again? A lot of fans apparently are a bit annoyed by that, but I haven't seen any reactions to this trailer yet because it's just come out an hour or two ago. So yeah, just got home and started the recording, so I have no idea what the general consensus is for this trailer, whether people love it or hate it or whatever. But as someone who isn't really a fan of Resident Evil, at least as of yet, I'm going with optimism. I'm going in with curiosity and optimism. I'm just hoping it's good. So I'll give you my thoughts afterwards. So yeah, let me reposition the camera so I can get the clip in frame. So yeah, I'll put my headphones on as well. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay, right. Trailer in 3, 2, 1.
Hello? I had a little bit of a problem on the road. I was wondering if I could use your phone. Hello?
Yes, we're sorry.
Hey, babe. Look, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier, but, some things have, happened. I'm in, like, a seriously fucked up situation right now. And it looks like there's a chance that we might not get to talk to each other again. I just wanted you to know. I love you.
Well, that was interesting. Wrong fucking way. There we go. I'm considering rewatching that off camera, and then because there was quite a bit going on. At least for me. But yeah, it's a good trailer. I mean, didn't give too much away. Literally just giving you a somewhat of a basic premise. I also just noticed as well while watching it, I got like halfway through the trailer. I was like, wait, is that the guy? I recognise him. I need to quickly look him up. Was he in Euphoria, or was he in? Hold on a minute. Yes, he's in Euphoria, because I literally started watching that recently for the first time. I watched the first series, and he plays Ethan. Yeah, the weird kid. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I thought I recognised him from somewhere. I couldn't work out if he was in Weapons or if he was in something else I watched recently, and obviously he is. So anyway, yeah, yeah, it's decent teaser, you know. I mean, weird shit going on in there, like the weird massive fat thing, whatever that is. Is that a certain infected thing? I don't know what they call it in the franchise, zombies, infected, fuckos, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if that's like kind of like The Last of Us, where it's like different stages of infected. Like maybe that's like the biggest thing, or maybe it's just a completely different species. I don't know. It's weird. It just, yeah. I don't really want to look at it again. But yeah. I'll be sure to check that out. I mean, Zach Cregger. So, but yeah. I don't know if I'd watch another trailer just because of spoiling myself. Spoiling myself. But yeah, I'd be happy to check that out. Now I know that Dusty, who I think is going to be watching this, he has seen the leaked script, and apparently he wasn't really a fan of it, but he's a fan of Resident Evil. I'm not, so it's going to be probably a different thing. Maybe we'll think the same when this film comes out. Maybe we will both agree that it's good or agree that it's bad, or maybe we'll be completely polar opposites. Maybe he'll love it, I'll hate it, he'll hate it, or I'll love it, or whatever. I don't know, we'll see. But just from this teaser alone, or is it an official trailer or a teaser trailer? I just assumed it was a teaser because it's the first trailer to come out. Yeah, teaser. So yeah, I got that right, which is good. Anyway, yeah, I'm very curious to hear what you guys think in the comments below. If you are a Resident Evil fan of the games, if you're a fan of the Resident Evil games, that's what I was meant to say, let me know in the comments what you think of this trailer. Does it excite you, even though it's apparently not connected to the games really whatsoever? I might be wrong about that, but let me know what you think. And even if you aren't a fan like me of the games, or haven't watched the other films, let me know. I'm very curious to see what you guys think. But yeah, that's about it. Not really much else to really go on with. I'll be adding that to my watch list on Letterboxd, although I think it already might be. But on my 2026 list at least. So yeah. That's it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next video. I don't know what that'll be, but whatever it is, I'll probably see you then. Bye.